Um, Hopefully this is working as it's supposed to. I've had technical difficulties this morning. So happens when you don't stream for a while. Welcome, welcome. Train sim world. No, that was yesterday. Transport Fever 2. I was doing this yesterday as well. I keep getting the wrong game. Yeah, welcome. This is going to be fun. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So I'm glad finally getting it done. Um, so let's just jump straight in. Let me introduce you to the map. Um, Now I haven't played this in ages, um, apart from making this map. So please bear with me as I mess everything up. So the plan. We'll jump straight into the plan. Um, the goal of this series, I guess, is to focus on passengers more than anything. Um, But rather than connect everything to everything and doing all the blah, 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 all passengers have got to go through one big station. Now I trialled this ages ago, like over a year ago, where I had one station, and if I wanted people to go from one city to another city, they had to go into that one and out of that one to another one. And it was really interesting, and I thought, you know what? I could do a whole series on this and a stream and kind of see if we can make it work. So, ta-da-da, here we go. So I've made this map to a degree. I used a lot of the tools to kind of do stuff. So we've got a big river going through the middle because I want some water transport at some point, and a few little bits you'll notice are like very Colonel Fainley-esque. For example, all the cities are multiple cities. And I really like the one scenario where you had um, everything happening with just one giant city, and you had to like link everyone up and do all that kind of good stuff. So what I decided to do was, yeah, that kind of thing. So I really like the idea of having cities that can get bigger and grow, and that look like real cities because they don't. Like a single city is teeny tiny. Um, so we'll go from the top and go down. So in this corner we've got a few little kind of bigger cities, um, and then we've got this side which is really interesting because there's only one little area where we can come through. I am determined, and this is kind of one of the rules of the series. I am not going to put a tunnel through this bit of mountainside. All the trains, all the transport's got to come through here. At the moment, this place, which is the biggest amount of cities on the map, has no access to the outside world. None. And they won't have any access to the outside world um, until we put in some kind of train line. So that's going to be exciting. Um, We've got Strood over here, and a little city, and a little city on here. This is going to be really interesting and difficult to work with, because, well, it's a tiny little bit of land, and I've filled it with city, so that's going to be fun. All the industries have been put randomly. I used the do industry button for that, but all the cities have been placed by myself, and I did a lot of the work on kind of making the map. It is fairly flat. Um, that is, I did kind of wimp out a bit there, but we'll see how we go with it. So we've got another big city over here next to the river because I do want to have some kind of river transport. I'm thinking these two, or potentially these three. Um, we'll cross that bridge. River bridge. We'll move on. Big city down the bottom, quite far away from everything else. Um, and just two little other cities on here. Now, this side of the river only has three cities, whereas, this side has three, and this side has loads. So it's going to be quite interesting. It's not a very big map, partly because I didn't know how well my computer would cope with it. Um, so yeah, we'll deal. So, first thing I need to do is figure out where the heck I'm going to put my main station. I will say there's loads of mods on this. I'm mostly going to use British stock, but if I fancy using something that's not British, I will. Um, and you'll notice I have infinite money. I did think I might stick my face down there so you couldn't see, but I have infinite money. Reason? It takes a long time at the beginning of the game before you can realistically run trains without losing loads of money. And I want to do stuff. I don't want to just sit here for the next 2 hours going, well, we're just going to have to wait until I've got enough money to do the next thing. I don't want to do that. And I don't want you guys to sit through that. So, infinite money, huzzah. However, if a route is not making money, it will be axed. I will give it a good amount of time to make cash. If it is not making cash after a certain amount of time, we get rid of it. A few exceptions to that, things like bus routes that are serving the train lines. As long as the train line's making money, we'll keep the bus services and things. Other bits of rule, I am allowed to use trams, and trams can go between one city and another city. Um, but that's it. So I can go from here to here, but I won't be able to go like here across here. Intercity, I can do whatever the heck I want. So if I want to have like a crazy train line running through here or a crazy whatever, I can. That's completely legit. Um, we might use planes. I've never really used planes in Train Sim World because by the time you get them, I've got trains everywhere. And why would I want planes when I've got trains? We'll see. Um, but having like a boat route, I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that. There are 4 cities that could be serviced by boat, um, and it would make it more interesting for having a really nice rail bridge and then having boats going underneath it. That's quite cool. It'll also help freight, which with freight, again, there is rulage, but I'm not going to talk about that yet. I want to get on with passengers. I keep eyeing this spot. It's middle of the map, and if everything's got to go through it, then it makes sense to put it here. Um, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know realistically how much space I'm going to have in terms of amount of legal tracks. I think I get to a point where the game goes, no more, this station is done. We'll again cross this bridge. I'm interested to see what happens when and how we deal with it. Also, just before we get on with it, I have milkshake today. Because yesterday I did not. Ooh, it's very full. Ooh, it's very, very full. And we have the old red straw back. Yeah. And this is Sainsbury's, because I now live by a Sainsbury's. Before it was a Tesco or an Asda. And I had an Asda milkshake recently, and it wasn't the same. They've done something to it. But I've never had this. This is the Chocoholic triple chocolate milkshake. It's very thick. Like if I move the straw and let the straw go, like, it's very slow to move. So that's quite fun. So I'm going to have the first sip and see if it's any nice, any good. That is proper thick, and really quite tasty. Ish. Weird aftertaste. Very weird aftertaste. It's all right. It's nice, and I got some little mini donuts to keep me fueled. Do you want to talk with Ethel? He says he's talking with his mouthful. Right. This, I think, is going to be my spot. Because then I can do some cool bridges to come across into here. We've got a hill, so we can kind of hide it from the big city over there. Look at that. So I'm thinking my last line here, my furthest line, because that way I've got plenty of space kind of here. Well, let's have a look. Ooh, look at these invisible tracks. That's scary. Um, I don't even know what I've got. I just enabled a load of mods, so I don't even know what I've got. Um, Ultimate Station. That looks quite fun. What can you do with this? I mean, that looks curved, and that's very exciting if you can do curved. Let's prod some buttons. Whoppa! Okay, that's fun. I mean, that is stupid, but I love it. Okay, 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 okay. So right now I don't think we need curvage, but that could be useful for later. Oh, 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 I changed that. I think it was on 550. I hope it was on 550. How long can we go? Whoppa! Okay, that is ridiculous. Oh, this is fun. I like this. Already I like this mod. Layout information. Yes. No? Yes. Oh, it's got... Oh, okay. Okay, that's quite cool. And we can pick our track types. Holy moly. That's a lot of track. Okay, that's quite fun. We might use that later on when we need it. I really like the Dutch one. Um, I really, really like the Dutch station. It just looks really, really nice. And especially if you've got a couple of platforms, because you've got the footbridge, and the footbridge is just absolutely lovely. In fact, if we put overpass, mine just look at that. It's just nice. So go the Netherlands. I think it might be my favourite station, at least at the moment. Um, UK Network Southeast Style Modular, what do you call it? Oh, I quite like that one as well. It's basically the same, but British. Okay, we might jump straight in with this one then. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, this is quite lumpy here. I hadn't noticed it was as lumpy as it is. Okay, slight change of plan. Let's go down here. Because I don't want to have to be messing around with elevation changes. Or do I? Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to run out of tracks. Like, because this says we can do 8 tracks. I'm pretty sure you can add a couple more, but we're still going to run out. So I'm kind of tempted to say, do we go higher and add a second station lower down later on? Because that gives some opportunity for something that looks really quite cool. It'll be weird. It'll be very weird, but it'll be cool. Let's try it. We've got infinite money. Let's give it a go. Because if I put that like that, that looks really cool. I mean, how would you get them to join up? I don't even know. Maybe I need to stick in like a little bit of road and have like a connector on both bits. Get some tendrils going on. But if the plan for this whole thing is to have like an insanely giant train station with every single route coming through it, something like that would just look epic. Decisions, decisions. Well, let's jump into the, what do you call it tool? Yes, 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 money. The configurator. What can we do here? I mean, obviously we can throw some technical term. What have we got? So we can do some King's Crossage. That's nice. Uh-oh. There it is. It's fine. Just taking its time to load. That is a big building. I like it. Like that. And then another station. That would look cool. Which begs the question, can you tendril? Let's try it. That's what we're here for. Mahusive building. Mahusive building achieved. That is really cool. The people who modelled this have done a very, very good job. I like the... Oh, I really like the little waiting room. I'm way too in that. Oh, look at that. That is really cool. Although it's not really a waiting room, as it's got the ticket office. Right. Where would you get in? You have to climb through the windows. Either way, love that. Absolutely love that. Right, let's see if we can tendril up a second station onto there. If I twizzle... I said twizzle the bizzle, that, no, thank you, that's not what we're about here. It looks like I've got to put in a road of some kind. That's not the end of the world. So that way people can just walk across. Already there's much more thinking involved than I thought there would be. And that's a good thing. This is definitely a good thing. Right. What madness have I got in here? Yeah. I think this might be part of the issue with doing that. Because I want it to connect, but I also need it to connect on another level. You know what? That's a future problem. That is a definite future problem. Let's worry about the current problem, which is let's get some trains on the go. I think I'm going to stick with this network southeast, even though we're in 1850, and this is obviously nothing like 1850. Just because I really, really like it. Unless this is, you know what? Let's do that. Let's take that. Right, so we're going to start with 3 platforms, and I'm going to have one of them sticking out over this way. Let's have a look at what we've got. What are we dealing with? Okay. So my first job is going to be connect these and these to here. So let's get on that. So I'm going to plonk it. You can plonk it there? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. I've done it now. I've done it. Let's have a look at it. Oh, look at the old. I like that. Cockgrave is not going to be what this station is called. What is it going to be called? I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm not good at naming things. I've been playing Big Ambition as that came out on Friday, and like one of the first things you have to do is name your person, and then to name your business. And I'm there going, I don't know. So my business is just called Gift Face because that's the only thing I could think of. Um, and I've opened a coffee shop and it's called Coffee Face, and so now it's a brand. There you go. Exciting times. Right, this big old place here. Now, straight away, there's a nice little gap right here for a train that will go into Niley and Cotgrave itself. Because then this place can be called Cotgrave and it not be, for reference, the whole idea of not the names of the places and why they're all. If you think of most big cities, they have their own little neighbourhoods. So, like in Birmingham, which is the biggest city to where I am, you've got the Birmingham city centre, but then everything else. Um, and I'm trying to remember any of the names. Um, I was there last week. I was there on Sunday, and I went to a place that is in Birmingham, but it's called something different, and they've all escaped me. But that kind of, you know what I mean. You're intelligent peoples. Um, so they're like the little boroughs within the area. So Niley is the middle bit. So kind of the one that's in the middle is what I'm going to call that kind of city, and everything else is like the little bits around. So Bernard the Castle is a sub-district of Niley, and it's probably not pronounced Niley, but I'm going to go with it. Keneally, Keithley, Keithley, whatever. This area with Saxmundham, which is just the best name for a place. I'm assuming these places exist because I know Pontefract exists. I know Huddersfield exists. Um, Blackpool. I've been to Blackpool. In fact, I've been to Huddersfield. I've never been to Pontefract. I'd like to, just because it's got a funny name. But Saxmundham, I really hope that place exists. And if you know that it exists, please, please send us a message. Let me know, because I want to know about it. It sounds hilarious. So let's put in a train station. Just one track. I don't think we need any more. We'll just stick on a small building, and we're going to plonk it right in between here. I don't really want to kill any buildings yet. There will come to the time where I just go murder. But right now, I'm not feeling that. I'm going to be a nice overlord. There we go. So we've got our first. Now 240 is ridiculous for right now. Most of these trains are going to be like 15 feet, but whatever. It'll be fun. The Royal Tunbridge Wells, which is Strood, North Elmsall, and Immingham. I'm pretty sure I wanted to rename one of the cities lower down to South Elmsall. Did I actually do it? No. What a fool. Right. This one. Apologies for the. In fact, I'll mute it to the last little bit. I did indeed sound like a Hoover, which is why I muted the mic. Now, part of me just wants to go, just stick it out here so it's out the way and you're not going to be in people's back gardens and upsetting them. But then a big part of me says, just stick it here. Stick it there. Have a level crossing going on. Make it epic. I could extend that bit of road right through there and stick it on this side, so that way I'm not getting rid of all of this. I'm only getting rid of that, like, 2 buildings. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. So, a nice little street running through the middle, please. I don't really want to get rid of 3 buildings, but 3 is the magic number. Let's make that a bit wider. Yeah, I'm not going to get away with that. I do not want to own this street. This is the AI's. Have fun with that. And this road can go away. This bit of road can go away. And while we're here, let's upgrade this bit of road. One thing that does upset me with this game, it's upset me since when it came out back in the beta, is these little teeny tiny little roads. Like, what's the point? They're silly. Just stick, medium to start with. As one of nature's pedestrians, the idea of walking along this road fills me with terror. Now, at this point, it's horse and cart. Like, that's okay. 1850, it's just Aussies. That's fine. I didn't want to upgrade that. I wanted to delete it. But by the time you hit, 1990s, kind of no. It's all kinds of no. Speaking of all kinds of no, this doesn't want to play ball because it's not got enough space. But I want a. Oh no, it is. We're fine. We can make it work, although the level crossing is going to be horrible. Really horrible. Oh, that's going to be disgusting. I don't even think it's going to. Do I end up killing these buildings in the end anyway, then? Because if I do that, it won't look horrible. If I put it there, look how far up that is. I'm going to get a horrible lump. I'm going to do it. I'm going to kill these buildings. I've got the money. Infinite money. So we might as well enjoy that. Embrace the calamity. That's what I'm telling you not to do. Because you're all going to die. Boom. I didn't get rid of all of them. That's good. In fact, that looks quite cool. I mean, when I put the train track in, instead of getting a horrible, horrible way, it'll be less of a horrible, horrible way. It'll be just like a... so I can live with that. So I'm going to snake around here. Come into here. Track 1. These can come down here. Nice swoop into track 2. That's the plan. Let's do it. We'll go with bog standard. Yep. Tracks. Oh, moly. Of the holy variety. Do I want to? Do I want to? No, not really. I'm just going to have to live with a horrible embankment, I think. Yep. Committed. Oh, jeez, we're going into bridge. I don't want... No. 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 There we go. First bit of track laid, ladies and gentlemen. Immediately deleted. Get used to it. Right, let's stay on the flat. That's a little nicer. Now I could turn on the, what do you call it, tool. That's water. I always click on that one. Contour lines, there we go. And have a look at it and go, whoa. There we go. I've made those noises. We'll move on. So this is going to be quite a harsh turn in. But we're in 1850. Nothing's hitting 119. I can't remember if this is in miles or kilometres an hour. If it's in miles an hour, that's a lot of speed. There you go, 95. That's fine. If it's in kilometres an hour, that's still quicker than what we'll do. Right, there we go. Our first station with the... We'll clean that up in a bit. Let's get a train running. And then we need a second one. Now, I want to make a really nice depot area where everything can be connected. So I'm thinking of putting it kind of here-ish and making it really, really look good later on. So let's see what we do here. Let's start off on the flat. I'd like a straight line, please. Pretend we're Romans. There we go. Yeah, because this area is basically completely flat. So this would be a really nice space for a really cool looking depot. And a lot of trains will be coming down this way. So it'll look good. In fact, let's go this way. Because, hiya! See, that looks fine. That looks lovely. If it had gone the other way, it would have been awful. Like, properly awful. Do I want to have a British style single track with a side gate? Let's do it. Don't crash. It has just auto-saved. Don't crash. It's not crashed. Doesn't that look cool? Oh, it's so old school. I love it. Let's take that. I'm happy there. And we could probably just go swoop, which we'll kind of do. I don't want it to be a roller coaster, but I also don't want to have just embankments everywhere. But that's not what I want, because it looks horrid. Let's try and go through the trees. Let's not, like, kill nature for the sake of it. I like trees. Now, we are going to need quite a harsher bend here. Is this going to swan neck? A little bit. I'm going to do it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Because when we come out of here, we'll be swooping kind of down here anyway. And probably trying to rejoin on this bit of curve. So, yeah, I can make that work. I like that. That's cool. Let's add in... Now, that's trying to do something horrible already. So, let's do a trick I learned off the kernel. Stick in an extra bit of track. Oh yes, this bit's all on the flat. It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, we can do this, no problem. What is that? That's not flat. There we go. Because all these tracks are on the same level, and they have exactly enough space in the middle for another track. It's got a nice rolling shot into here. So yeah, that's now connected. Let's stick some track out here as well, because I'll need it at some point for some kind of train. Whoop. Let's leave that track in. I actually quite like it. It looks cool. And I can do some kind of decor. Why are you going up? What are you doing? Let's put the buffers in, but let's make them really, really high up. No, flat. Flat, there we go. I might like park a bit of a train in there or something. Right, so this last track is not going to be the depot. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is going to be where the depot is. So this is this rock. That's where we build trains. Here we go. Swinging it around, and there we go. Depot. Now, right now, because I'm not going to be building very long trains, this depot is probably actually an appropriate length. Later on, when we're going to have, HSTs running, I'm going to need a new depot. And I will certainly have a look at some mod packs to see if I can find some really nice looking depots. Because this is not going to do us forever. Now I will probably still just leave this here. So this depot will probably exist for all of time now. And that's good and lovely and fine and great. And what have you done? Oh no! What have you done? This depot is going to exist for all of time. I'm going to have to kill it. Because It's at a wrong. It's on the wrong height. Bum. Don't you tell me construction's not possible. Construction is possible. Construction's making me sad. That's made me a bit grumpy. It's okay. It's fine. This is fine. We will. Yeah. Yeah. The game just hates you and your entire family. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So let's do that again, but better and on the same height. This depot that I'm about to build, this depot is going to be here for all time. It's going to be, even when I when I put in a brand new depot that's bigger and more nicer, this depot will stay here because it's a permanent depot that's not going to be deleted for any reason unless it's in the wrong place again. But it looks fine. Now it looks like it's on the right level. Yeah, we're okay. We're good. We're groovy. So I'm going to put this bit of track over here. Why? Because it's going to look nice. And I'm going to park a train on it. Now, obviously, that's going to be a decoration train. Ooh, what have I done there? Not a real live moving train. And let's just park this out a little bit as well. Let's go up to here. Now, will I have a second depot for freight? I don't even know. I haven't even discussed freight yet. We'll see. Right, so what we're going to need to do is to have hiya. Hiya, hiya, hi, hiya, hi, hiya? Why is construction not possible? Have I done something stupid? Possible. No, it's fine. See? It's fine. Hiya! Now, I am not the biggest fan of a bajillion double-slipped junctions. Double slip, double slip, double slip. I'm really not. But I am going to double slip all of them. Because I am. There we go. So now our trains can get onto any platform, any line it wants, at any point right now. Which means we're, what, 40 minutes in? Let's put a train on a route. Hell yeah. Do we want a teeny tiny little one? Probably not. If it says put the routes in first. So, the question is, do I have everything go to here or from here to go into everything? I think it probably makes more sense to go from wherever I want to start to here. So Upper Cockgrave I will leave as the name, and this is going to be the Nightly Slayer. Why? I just think that's a good name for a band, frankly. There we go. So the Royal Tunbridge Wells to Cockgrave. And this will be the RTW TLA, which obviously stands for a three-letter acronym. Because at some point I would like to put like an IC or a TVG on, and they're also TLAs. So having a TVG on a TLA, wonderful. Although that route would be no good for something like that. It needs to be a big beefy number. I'm only going to stick one train on right now, so having anything else really doesn't make any sense. There's not even point Not even point. Not even any point saying, hey, use whatever platforms you want, because, well, there's going to be two trains running on the entire route. Like, I really don't need to go that far. What do we want? Right, we are in kilometres an hour. I will change that. What do we want? I mean, the Crampton's quite cool. And it's got more power on this one. A whopper of a Crampton. Or a whopper. Whichever one you decide, I will support you with. Or do you want a generic? No, I don't think we want a generic. The Kashmir Can coach is just hilarious. I mean, it's just terrible. Right. No, I'm going to go with the Crampton. I'm going to go with the Crampton 620 Liverpool. And add it to the list. Oh, I've already added one. I added the blue one. No, we've added the red one. In fact, we'll have one blue and one green. There we go. That'll look cool. Carrage. This is a green train. This is a green coach. That looks lovely. And I suspect I'm going to put this on the longer line. So having more capacity is a good thing. And I'm pretty sure the train's 97, and the carriage is 97. What's the other one? Also 97. Because these coaches are slow, but they look really nice. Is there a faster version? No. Okay, that's upsetting. It should also be mentioned, I'm pretty sure I've put on the no reversing mod. So when a train goes into a station, it will come out the same way that it went in. Which means if I go 1, 2, 3, I'm going to have to put the train at the back, so that way it doesn't look stupid. Now, what I want to do eventually is to put in some like turning tracks and get the trains to actually turn around. But right now, not the case. And not all the routes will do it. Now, by the time we get to, the 80s and we've got diesel and electric multiple units, that's fine. But in 1850, these don't exist. So, bye. Whopper! Train number 1. And you're going to go on the RTW TLA. And now we need the Slayer. So let's get rid of all of this. I want the blue one, please. Blue one. And I want some of the generic British carriages. Right, what do we want? The game is currently paused. I know it's currently paused. Right, now, because it's not going to be turning around, I need the brake van at the front. So let's put a front brake van. And then a first class carriage. So it's nice and far away from the engine itself. And then we'll go two of these and two of these. There you go, 36 capacity, even though it's a much bigger train. And we'll put the train, or the loco, all the way over here. We'll buy one of them. These are going to look so small in the 90 Slayer. These are going to look so small in the. Thank you. in the giant train station. Let's watch the train leave the Ghibli job. Hello! Any second now. Ooh, bit of the old green carriage. Does the green match the loco? It does actually, yeah. Cool. Let's watch it. Look at it pushing. Oh, look at it go. Isn't that cute? It's going all the way across. Beautiful. Oh, just listen to that sound. This is why I like playing trains in World 3 with the steam trains, because it's the same kind of principle. It just sounds great and it looks great. So obviously no one's going to be waiting because it's in the middle of nowhere. But we'll see soon if the theory holds true, to which I know works, that people will get on the one train, come to this station, get off, and go onto another train. Let's jump on board, because the other train's coming. Oh, listen to that sound. That was a good whistle. And let's get a nice little shot going. Here it is. Oh, yes. No one's driving this one. This one has a driver. This one does not. Hello? Let's gloss over that. Let's gloss over the fact there's literally no one in charge of the train. We're going to increase the speed, and we're going to get to the other side. Whapam! Look at it go! 70 kilometers an hour. That's like something in miles an hour, 40, something, I don't know. I think 60 is like about 30 miles an hour. That's a... I've it on nearly kilometers. Not a fan of that. It's a nice long route though. I'm glad I put the extra power on. Right, so we're coming in. Is there anybody waiting? There's lots of people waiting to get across the level crossing. There you go. You can all leave now. The very dwarfed train in the giant station of Doom. There's someone waiting. How many people? One. Nice. Right. You people are going to have to wait for the slightly weirdly deforming yet awesome looking railway crossing. Right, so that person, that one people, is going to go to the other side. And he's going to go and get the other train. Right, let's jump on board. Hello! Hello people! That's a lot of people waiting to get across that side of town. We'll increase the speed, we don't want to be here all day. Let's put it all the way up. Wha-bam! So we'll fly. It's like we're on a TGV now. It's like triple the speed. At least. Well, I think I've only ever got a TGV up to speed, like top speed once. That was on a map where I had, it was the biggest possible map I could have. So like the megalomaniac size. And it was ridiculous. I just had a really long stretch that went most of the way across the map and it was flat. And I managed to get a TDP up to full speed there. That was like the only time I ever managed it. Right, let's slow down. And we've got someone waiting. Hello! You're in very much the wrong place for this. You guys are fine. There we go. So the theory works. Epworth has got a construction material plant. Wonderful. Right, so one person gets off. 5 people get on. Bye. That sounds really cool. That is one of the best sounding trains. Right. So as close that. Hello. Samuel Stewart. Hello, Samuel. Let's wait for the next train. And let's follow that one. I definitely need to do some smoothing here, because that's pretty horrible. And then we need a third route, so people actually have to go across the bridges. Because that would be nice. Where are you going? Where are you going? Like, that's a silly place to stand there, son. Right, 8 people on the blue train. It's because it's got an actual driver. The driver's gone! Oh no! The driver has left the building. That's very awkward. Assuming that's the guard. He's going to be there to brake. Right, let's jump on board. Let's jump on board. Don't like it. Definitely going to need to do some smoothination. Oh, floating rock. Good. We won't lose the rock, we'll just make it so it's not weirdly floating in the air. Yeah, this is not a particularly long route. It's the other one. It feels quite long. Are we going to start rising? Because if we are, I'm going to relay this bit of track. We are as well. Now, one of the goals for this series is to actually make things that look, you know, good. Like, this does not look good. The stations right now do not look good. Because it's a road to nowhere. I'm just going to watch the trains. You know, you can't even take photos. Because, like, proper cameras aren't really a decent thing at the moment. But now this bit of track, now that's been relayed. Get out of the way. Go on. Get. Ooh, blinding light. Ooh. I'm not used to sunshine. The room where I work in at a place doesn't have windows, so I'm not used to sunlight. So the fact I'm at home in the sunlight is just very, very weird to me. Very, very weird to me. Right, don't go down, you monster. You go a little bit down. There we go. Let's have a look at it. Ooh, wrong way. Ooh, that's a bit. It's fine. It's okay. Right, so you've just come in with 1 passenger, and the other train is coming in eventually with 2. So, what we're saying is we need some transport links. Cool. Now, this is a bigger city. Is it a bigger city? Yeah, I think it's over a bit more space. So, I might use a tram. In fact, I could Huddersfield Quarry. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think that's a good idea. See if it works. Straight down. Yeah. Sorry, people who lived there. You are in the way of progress. And now you're gone. So that automatically, straight away, gives us more catchment. But it's not enough. So, let's build the buildings. Ooh, look at all the shiny buildings. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, heck yes. Oh, heck yes, let's do that. I'm thinking tram. So let's put electric tram for Terminal 1. I'm not going to have a second terminal. Do I want a square? I think I want the square. Let's do that. Centre line, station line, station sign even. Let's have some lighting. Let's just tick everything. Oh, let's not tick everything. I think the lighting's a little bit extreme. Right, so let's fine adjustments. Now that looks like a bump. I don't want a bump. I want this to be on the flat. So we need to be quite careful here. And I also want to make sure that it's straight. I'm not sure that's straight. I think that's straight now. Bam! Does that look good? It's got a little teeny tiny bump. Is that acceptable? No, that is not acceptable. So kill it. And let's do it again, but better. This time let's actually flatten it. Now this is a new tool that I'm still not sure I like, because with the flattening tool it's just very easy. Like you just plonk, done. It's now flat. Whereas I kind of prefer the old-fashioned way, where you have to like smooth it out and like use the different tools to try and get it to like. Ooh. And I enjoyed that. I did enjoy that. Now I think it's just a little bit easy. It's all right. Right, so I've got a really cool little tram thing. So let's upgrade some streets for tramage. Tram track. Yes. So where do we want to go? Well, we want to go out to here, obviously. I'm going to go down here, and then we're going to come onto here. We're going to do a little whoop, make that look all pretty. Do we want to go up here? Yes, we do. And we'll do the same. We'll go whoop over to here. I hope you're appreciating the whip noises. It's certainly making my throat hurt a little bit. I might not do that again. Run all the way down here. Now, if we put a couple of tracks, a couple of tram stops here, this will service most of this, and some over here to service this. But yeah, we'll go all the way up to Saxmundham, around the edge of Saxmundham. I just like saying that. Down here through Bernard Castle. Down here, down to here, and there. I really, really, really like when you've got some trams going like around here, and some trams coming around here, and when they're there at the same time, it just looks great. So let's go with that. Right, I need to remember what side to put the tram stops. Now, I think we're going to go medium, because I want this route to be like Epic. So let's go straight for the medium. Let's even put in the rest of the streets. That might be a really smart idea. So let's just swing that around there. Nice gentle curvature. Now this one needs a bit of straight, because let's be honest, there's no, there. I was going to proclaim about the lack of limits, but I don't think we need to quite go that far. I think that's fairly obvious. Ooh, that's stuck in a bit of road. They're obviously loving it. Now, this says that way, but I don't know if it'll work. Screw it, let's find out. Let's find out. Let's stick this right on the apex of that corner, because it's just going to look cool. Let's stick one in the middle here. Let's stick one up here, not that we need one right now. Let's stick one here. Let's stick one here. Stick one here. Over here. Over yonder. In this location here. One about there. And leave it. Leave it? Leave it. Okay. Trade. So we need a tram depot. Now where have we got some industrial buildings where we've got space? Are they industrial? They look like shops rather than industry. That's industry. So I think this area is out. That's industry. Let's plonk it in here. 2 buildings. Are they just teeny tiny? Oh, they're really teeny tiny. Oh, that's sweet. I'm still going to kill you. You're doomed. This is also too high, so let's just whopper and a whopper. For reference, I would never normally go into this level of detail, but because you wonderful people are watching, I want to make it look good. And as I said, nearish to the beginning, one of my goals for this kind of series is to make it look good. I don't want to have everything look nasty like that. Let's pretend it doesn't exist. I like your style. Right, I've got one option. So let's run with that. Let's stick in the root first. So we've got wapa to wapa. That's fine, it's doing it on the right side of the track. So even though the thing says it's the other one, we're groovy. And there, and there, and there, and there, and there. And back to there. So it's quite a beefy route. Part of me wants to go back the other way. Like figure out it. But I think for now, we'll leave it. I think we'll leave it. Right, this is nightly trams. Let's not. In fact, commuter probably makes more sense. Commuter. And let's have it in a nice fetching blue. Because I know some of the trams have like colouring options. I don't think this one does because it's, well, that 7. It's a big route. And bam. Right, the first one? Yeah. Which way are you going? Cool. Here we go. Let's stick on a bit of speed. So it's going straight to the Cotsgrave Exchange, which I think is the really pretty. Let's find out. This is quite a lumpy city. Actually, looking at it, I thought this was a lot flatter than it actually is. But when I was placing everything, I did it kind of from a height. I just kind of whacked them in. I didn't really go into too much detail of, you know, let's go in really fine detail and make sure everything looks great. Just like, just black. That's really cool. I absolutely love that. Heading for the green. So we'll do a full route, full loop, and then we'll go and do the next one. So those horses go. Okay, so we're actually already full. If they're going to the train station, then we've got a problem. Obviously no one's getting off here. Why would anyone want to get off here? At least right now. Hopefully in the future we'll have some buildings going on. That'd be nice. It's a really nice little... I like this kind of time period. Because everything just looks really... just interesting. You know, modern stuff can look quite boring and very samey, whereas this always looks quite unique. It's nice seeing all the brick. The old schooly brick. And I really like the textures of the roads as well. Now you ain't getting on, I'm afraid, lady. I'm full, and I suspect I'm going to be full the entire route. Which means we might need to put more on here. If we're going to be full at the very first stop. This is why I want to run it though. Because if we run the whole route, we'll be able to see... Okay, so one person has got off, but one person's got back on. And we'll be able to actually see how we're doing in terms of waiting passengers. Dear me. Okay, so we've got a couple waiting here. No one got off. This is really quite hilly. Hello. Anyone getting off? Ooh, half of my distance. Interesting. That's very interesting. Well, that's alright, because there's plenty of people to get on. Oh, everyone got off. Okay, so... theory of, is it going to go the whole route with everyone on for the train? No. No, it's not. You're in me way. Have you got more horses? Because you could just run it down. Oh, I've only got one horse. Okay, don't run it down. Or steal the horses. That'll make you, like, faster. Like 3 times faster. Because there's only one horse. I think you'd have 3 horses. Imagine the speed. It'd be slightly faster. Ooh, loads of people waiting. Only one person got off. So I mean, we've done a full route, but let's just see how we get on with the last little bit. Little stuttering every now and again is already worrying. Okay, people got on, off, people got back on. Let's see, we finish off at the Coppergrave Express Exchange. I'm hoping everyone gets off. Oh, autosave. Well, you've all missed the train, so sorry about that. Only one person got off. People obviously don't want to get the train right now. Although, in fairness, there ain't nothing the other side. There ain't nothing the other. There is not anything the other side for them to get around with. So let's sort that out. Now, this I think we will just have regular busage. We'll stick with the mediums, and we'll start. Now, these are the opposite side. Remember this. So we're going to put that there, and then we're going to come up here, and then we're going to go round to here. Then we're going to go down to here, down to here, up to here, and that brings us back to here. Are we going to split this into two? Not really, but there's not really any point in going all the way over there. Let's add in a second set of points, not points, put in a second level crossing and go up there to there. Apologies for just slapping the mic there. Maybe I just abandon those people. I think I just abandon those people. Forget those people. Forget Strood. Poor Strood. What's Strood done to you? What are you doing? Did I put it on the wrong side? I put it on the wrong side. Ah, no. Does that mean I put them all on the wrong side? Ah, no! Nuts. There we go. We're fine. Everything's fine here. Everything's great. There we go. And it's sorted itself out. And it means that if I decide to do a figure eight, I can. Do you want to do a figure eight? No. Okay. What are you doing here? What have you done? You've been an idiot. Well, you haven't been an idiot. The game's been an idiot. Was it really the game? So that needs to go higher up. Now, I'm pretty sure you can rearrange these, but it doesn't seem like you can. So, boom. Let's get rid of them to them. And then go back to London Road. Get rid of both of these. Thanks. Go back to London Road. To there. To there. There you go. Isn't that lovely? The game likes to default into this pink. We're going to go with red to match the train line. And this is the RTW commuter. I hear a train. 5 people on it. It's actually making money. Ooh. Ooh. Happy days. Right, we need a... It's going to go in here. Glad you know what I'm on about. Because we're going to need her. Twizzling around. Too much curvature. It's also not straight. Construction not possible. Make up your mind. Let's put it as close as we can. Boom. Right. We need some buses. We've got one choice. Go for 7 again. Stick them all on the commuter service. Ride the first one. And I will leave you for a second to watch the joy that is going through the city while I go and an adult. Gotta be done. So, enjoy, embrace the joy, and I'll be back in a moment. And triumphantly, I've got more wood track. And this route looks like it's absolutely loving what's going on. So we might need to add more Rossies to it. Let's go to full speed. So that one's empty at least. And no one's gone off. What we need is a bus with more capacity. This capacity. We've got a lot of there's a nice little whopper going on. Pretty sure we just ran that woman over. Oh, that's a lot of people. It's a level crossing. Train? No train. Okay, we're looking here though. Are you all going to get off? Yes. Okay, cool. So, here we're looking number-wise. So we've got 12 people waiting. How many people waiting here? 7. Oh, 48. How many people waiting here? 39. Ooh. Maybe I need to turn this into a tram route. Maybe. Well, let's add more vehicles to start with. Let's go for another 6. I don't want to go too crazy. I also don't want to fill the roads with just buses. Because that wouldn't be good either. Hoovering up the rest. Achieved twice. Right, let's have a look at routes, see how we're doing. Everything's making money. As the rule is, everything exists as long as it's making money. We're doing okay. Now we have to put this route in. That's actually full. And there's people waiting. Is it time to look at doubling? I think it might be. Ready, people? Okay. 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 It might be time. It might be time for double tracking. Already. I didn't expect to get to this point for a while. I mean, this isn't full coming this way. Fit someone extra on here. It's almost full going back the other way. So maybe it's not worth double tracking this bit yet. But this side, I think it definitely is. Now, I know for a fact you can jump in and go whappa over here. That's not a thing you can do. But what you can do is go in, delete a bit of track, and then put in some points. And I think that's what I want to do. Because it looks cool, frankly. So, let's pause the game. How do I pause? That makes it go faster. Space. I've been playing Total War Warhammer 3. Still missed opportunity. And I'm loving it. It's fantastic. But invisible track. My issue I have with the game right now is spacebar doesn't pause the game. And this is a problem because I'm used to spacebar pausing the game. So every time I press space, it goes, nah. I'm like, but, and it upsets me. And that's sad. You don't want it to upset you. But there you go. What can you do? Right, so that, connect to that. That, connect to that. Then from there, do that. And then the train will sneak into this bit of the platform. And that will look awesome. Of course, now it's very confused as it thinks this is platform 3 and that this is platform 3. But whatever. The train's still doing the right thing and they're stopping kind of in a happier place. Right, so we now have that double tracked. We now need to actually continue this bit of line. So let's grab it here and come all the way up here. And let's grab it here and come all the way up here. In fairness, this is probably a long enough route that we could get away with a second train regardless of amount of passengers because it is a really long line. But unpause it. We've already said that we need some new fun things. Now, no point adding a second bit to the station here. Absolutely no point. I like that little bit of Doppler effect going on there. Then let's connect you onto there. Does that look good? Looks alright. I think it's going to look the same wherever you put it, so I'll just put it there and be done with it. Cool. Right, signals. While the train's in there, stick a one-way on here. Don't like these signals. Don't like these signals at all. And then, quickly, before it leaves, stick a one-way on here. And then, don't really need to be one-way anymore. Stick one there, and one. Yeah, let's make it really confusing. Put them as close as you can. There we go. I'm only sticking 2 trains on, so it really does not matter. Okay, they have gone the right way. I was going to make another train that way, but actually going into here, not going into here, going into here, and just going, hey friend, let's clone it. Let's watch the train come out the depot. I actually quite like the fact that you can go in person and get to see it in the depot and see all the stuff in the depot. A nice touch. So will we go straight through? We should do. So you should go all the way across. Good train. I knew it was a good idea putting all those tracks in the beginning. Right, that's all 10 donuts. Go. They're going to last me all day, they were. Ah, well. Donuts are tasty. What is going on there? That's unacceptable. We'll be back for that. Okay, and then coming in. Now, I like that. I like how it's put the fence in there. How are we doing? Oh, the other train's here as well. Look at that. How's that for timing? All aboard. So we're full. Let's get a cool angle. There's still no driver on this train. At least the driver's back on the other one. Okay. We'll leave it here so we can watch the other train. Oh, it's the other side, isn't it? Whoop. There we go. We'll see if our counterpart has, I don't know what's going on there, has a driver, as this one just doesn't. And it's really kind of creeping me out. It's really creeping me out. One thing I will say, and especially as we were talking about details in yesterday's stream on the trains in Wolverine, little details, really, really cool. I really like the fact that like all the paints all kind of. It looks like it's a train in use. It's not perfect, it's like there's imperfections on it. No, I really, really like that. So that the person who made this, props. I mean, apart from the fact there isn't a train driver, really nice. Really, really nice. Let's speed it up a bit. Speed it up a lot. There's the train. Okay. Starting. Hello. He's got a driver. Way. Okay. So the union obviously means we can only have 2 train drivers at any one time. That's fine. So you're full. Go away. I don't care. You're full. You're going to be almost full. And how's the Slayer getting on? Yeah. Can't justify a double track in there. Not yet. Not yet. I mean, surely everyone wants to come here. I mean, look at this. Look at that beautiful little thing. I mean, I keep going the wrong way, but it's really nice. I'd want to go there just to wait for a bus. And better, it's not even a bus, it's a tram, and tram's cool. Holy moly. 48, 37, 44, 57, 55, 43, 3. None. Someone's waiting here. One person is waiting on the stop that no one should ever want to wait at. Huh? Francesca Hall, you crazy. What we're concluding though, ladies and gentlemen, we need more tram. Because trams are cool. Let's add another 7. Yeah. You could see the moment where I went, is that a bit extreme? No, actually I don't think it is. Because they only hold 6. Right, so we've now got 2 trains going into here. I think we need 1 more, at least, before we call today a success. Are you full? Almost. So let's add 1 more train route in today. Let's also just deal with this a little bit. Uh-oh. Sorry, my headphones just went bleep, 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 which means my headphones are about to run out of battery. Oh dear. Let's give you something cool to look at while I quickly... I should have done that while I did the thingamabob, really, shouldn't I? Where's this train? It's there. Right, let's plonk you on this one. Hiya! Okay, we've got 30 people on it, so let's pick a nice view. Hello, lady. There we go, that's a nice view for you. So, I'm going to change my headphone batteries. BRB. I hope it is working. I think it's working. It shows that there's stuff on the thing. So I think we're groovy. I think. Hiya! We're back. Ooh, I'm over this side now. Hello. Oh, hello. That side. There we go. We're definitely getting close to a doubleness. Right, the station is overloaded. Yeah, I noticed. That's why I made more things. Oh, we got a new train. I do like new trains. But we're not about new trains right now. Well, we will be, because we're going to go this way. So let's have a look. Now, this is Station de la Bigley. We're going to need something really going on here. Now, this is obviously Stotfold. Ooh, is it Stotfold? Because there's Bishop's Stortford and Stotfold. I might go in and change it to Stortford. This one. Can I rename it from here? Yes, I can. I did not know you could do that. There you go. Something that we've all learned. And I'm sure most of you sit there going, oh, I've always known that. Get with the program. Program, got with. So, I want to have something quite epic going on here, especially if we're going to eventually run boats. So, do I want to have the station in the middle of town, or on the coast? Maybe. Oh, I could use the curved station. That would be fun. I could use the curved station and put it in there. And apologies for having my glasses off. I'm partially blind because they're like really smudgy. So I want to be able to see because there's excitement going on here, and I can see clearly the future, but I can't see clearly in the present until they're clean. And all I've done is smudged the dirt around. That's fine. We'll deal with it. It's cool. Because part of my brain was just going, I know you said everything's got to go through here, and that's fine, but can I go wha? And yeah, of course I can. That's legit. But if I'm putting boats on here to go between here, there's no point in having a train. Like the train going duh 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 is going to make the boat redundant because the boat will take forever. And why would you take a boat when you can take a train? So maybe this is how I get this town, which is Tamworth. Even though, you know, Mansfield is definitely, Macclesfield, sorry, definitely a bigger city. Tamworth is tiny, but Tamworth's local to me. Um, so this town is Tamworth, whether it wants to be or not. Maybe I go Tamworth, Pretty Bridge over here, into a train station here, and then up the coast before swinging into here. That would be lovely because I can go up the coast and then up here, because again I don't really want to destroy forests for no purpose. You know, if I go a little bit into the forest, like I could cut through it like that, that would be okay on this smallest point. Actually, that would be quite cool. That would be quite scenic. So maybe come up here, cut through there, straight line it, then into that last platform. What do you think about that? I think I like it. Cool. Which means Torpoint within the area of Stortford is about to get decimated. I'm thinking that's dangerous. It is dangerous. Here. Because I don't really want to wipe out this little bit. This little bit, whatever, their lives are forfeit. But this little bit, I actually quite like it. I definitely want to upgrade that to medium road. But I think a train station here, and then it leading on, maybe elevating a bit, and then swooping over this bit of road if we can get the height, and then swooping around here like a curvy bridge. So we'll have a curvy station and a curvy bridge. Do you like this plan? Yeah. Is this going to take you over the time that you allowed yourself to stream today? Yeah. Do you care? The missus will have a go at me because you've got to clean the house. She won't know. She doesn't watch these. Okay, let's do it. So this bit of road, doomed. Sorry guys, especially if you've just been driving down it. It's gone. In fact, pause the game because the computer will go, there's a space there for a road. Blonk. It's like, but I'm putting in a train station. It's like, I don't care. Bit of road. Because the AI loves a bit of road. Right. When did this last autosave? A while ago. Are you going to risk it? Yeah, it's fine. Now, I don't think I can fit in a 240. But at least the Ultimate Station mod lets me drop it to little increments instead of like massive increments. So let's go 2 because we'll have it doing a bit of that. Not doing what I did there, which is going. Well, I mean, it will go up. It'll go way and other weird hand gestures of that ilk. Let's stick on a bit of radius. That's the wrong direction. Now, I've not used this mod, so I'm really hoping it doesn't crash the game. I'll be really upset if it crashes it. If it does crash it, then that's my allotted time done. Oh, that does look good. Oh, I added too many tracks. Be careful with where your mouse pointer is. How many tracks can I add to this? 20? That is the Ultimate Station. No, don't. Be careful where you're wibbling. It's the problem with the mouse wheel. If you put it in the wrong place, it's gonna destroy you. Right. And we have no place for people to get on. So bear that in mind. You're going to need a station building. Yeah. You're going to do it there? Yeah, because then we can actually fit some little tiddly houses in. And that looks pretty straight to me. It's a gentle curve. It's definitely not a, rip your face off curve. For reference, I really want to try the rip your face off curve at some point, somewhere. I like that a lot. Is it too low? Have you gone too low? No. I think we're okay. Let's make the brush size tiny and just smooth it out a little bit. Just a gentle little stop looking so ugly. There we go. There you go. Don't you feel happier about everything now? Yeah, that's nice. There we go. Beautiful. You can just kind of hope for the best on the other side. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, and it'll be good. I'm sure that's gonna look great. Let's configure entries. Right. We're in 1854. That's a little bit modern. Geometry. What? Okay. Oh, this is exciting. Set a route slash tram terminal in the station. Say what? Oh, that's fun. Oh, I might try that. That sounds exciting. Right, components, underpasses. I'd like an overpass actually, please, if possible. Walls and fences. I don't really want a walls or fence. Bridges. I don't really. What? Eh? Can you put an actual like bridge thing in? What? No. Tunnels? This is insane. Okay. Um. Okay. Well. So yeah, I see what you're getting at. It's slightly upsetting I can't add anything over here. Why can't I add anything over here? I don't know. That's a lot of clocks as well. Like, that is a seriously large amount of clocks. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So right now, this station looks amazing, but there's not really a way to make it work with getting people onto it. And we're definitely going to be continuing the train on that way, so we can't put that there. Let's put that there. Let's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! It crashed! Ah, bum. Well, rubbish. So don't put that there. Now there was another curved station mod, so we might use that. So let's see if we can get the game running again. I don't know if the music's like you're allowed to use the music. So do 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 do. Ooh. Let's try the crash save. Now this took me ages, like ages, to load in the first time, so bear with me. Also pretend you can't hear the music, just in case it like I'm not allowed to have the music on. So yeah, hum your own theme song here, but not the one you can hear, because I genuinely don't know if you're allowed the music. Should we mention the music in this game is really quite cool. I do really quite like the music. He's fun. And one of the things with the deluxe edition. Let's talk about the deluxe edition while we wait for it to load. This will take a while. Even though it's on my SSD, it takes ages because I've got a lot of mods. What was I going to say? You're going to say words. Deluxe edition. Yeah, bunch of new trains, bunch of new maps, some music from the first train and transport fever, which is great, and it's like £8. Like, you can't grumble for like £8. That's lovely. I think it's £8. I'd alt tab out, but I don't want to in case I make it crash again. Yeah, I'm all for the deluxe edition. I did have a very brief play on my laptop, which is nowhere near as powerful as the Beastie, on one of the new maps, and it was really hard. Like, they've said they've got handcrafted maps, and they are handcrafted, but they're handcrafted by Satan. They are incredibly challenging. I mean, they have said these are for maps that are like you've done this before. You're a super pro. It is undulating, let's say, impressively so. The one map I attempted to link one train line to another one, and it didn't look too bad. And then let's put it into the camera a bit. Is it here? It was like that, and the train can do a slope like that. So it was impossible. It would have cost me 300 million to get nowhere near where I needed to get. Like nowhere near. So really interesting maps. Like they're really cool. They look like a lot of fun, but really challenging. Really, really challenging. I would imagine airports would go a long way with that kind of map. There was a lot of water as well, so like having boat travel and airports for the top bit, and then trains kind of linking everything together would be really cool, really interesting. But then it might be awful. Who knows? I guess that's part of the fun and part of the challenge. And at some point I will give that a go on my own time rather than with you wonderful people, because I to and fro a lot when I don't have to just make a decision. I go, well, I could do this, or then I could do this, or I could pretend and do this, or I could try this, as opposed to just going, I'm going to do this, bam! So this makes me a lot more decisive, and I like that. That's good. We're almost in. I think I'm feeling all right here for the massive load time of the game. And again, that's just because of the amount of mods I'm running. It's in the 100. I think it's 109. Right. You broke on me, so you can go away. And I'm sad. But if I can't put steps in, so no one can get to it, here that's useless. So Ultimate Station can go away. This one though, let's give it a go. If you crash again, I'm going to be really upset. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's cool. I do not want that. Not here, but maybe we use that somewhere else. Bridge building. Oh, so it's a building or it's a bridge. Okay. No. So we definitely need building then. Oh, I do want... Maybe we don't want building. Maybe we put that in later on. It's interesting I can have a parking lot. Let's not do that. Let's play sensible to start with. Now we already said 240 was too big. But 160 is a bit small. Maybe we put in a 160 and then try editing it to work. First off, curvature, because if we can't make it look pretty like the previous one, what are we even doing here? So, actually, no, it's still going to be too big, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be too big. 160 it is. Oh, I quite like it's on different sides of the track. I mean, that's going to be awful for the bridge. That's going to make the bridge really, really difficult. It's also going to make it difficult to get onto it. Maybe I can edit that as well. Because that's horrible. Let's just figure it out. Let's at least get the initial part done, and then we'll go from there. So let's go maximum curvature because this doesn't look that extreme. Okay, it's more extreme than you thought. Let's drop it back one. Is that what you want? I think it is. I think that's what I'm after. And do we put it... See, I don't know where it's going to do the thing. I'm hoping it's not going to crash the game again either. Let's put it down. Let's go into the configure. And let's see what we can do. There's literally nothing there. Nuts. And that's not going to do anything. No, we've done that. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Are you happy with that? Are you going to be happy with that? No. Not really. I also want the building on the other side. But then I've got to go so far. Actually, no, that's probably okay. Right. Instead of 3, go to -3. You don't seem happy. I'm not. You might just have to deal with it for now. I don't really want to get rid of this building, but I think I'm going to have to. I want a smaller building. I can't have a smaller building. Oh. Oh, but why? It was so close to being right. Just take it, deal with it, okay? Just quit your whining. You just said you're more decisive because you're on a stream. Just do it. Did it. I'm not happy about it. This is gonna be awful, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Just shut up. Stick it in. Okay. Oh, look at that. Now, you said you liked this bit of street. You didn't want to get rid of this bit of street. You're going to have to destroy it. I'm going to have to destroy it. Oh. Oh, you know that building you said you wanted to keep? Yeah. You're going to have to destroy it. I don't want to destroy it. Can I? Can I get away with it this way? If you could, that would be great. You know what? You can. Okay, thank you. How's the other side? It's not possible. It's bad. Try it again. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that is sickening is what that is. Right, start here. Go across here. What have you actually done here? Oh, it's because you're trying not to get the building gone. Oh, oh. No, that won't do. You're going to have to abandon this idea. I don't want to. I like it. I think it'll be really, really cool. I think it'll look absolutely fantastic. I mean, are you happy with that? No. No, I'm not. It's ugly. Is this building going to have to be sacrificed? Or are you going to have to get a different type of station? I might have to get a different type of station. Because I don't want to get rid of this bit of road. I don't want to get rid of that. I definitely want a curved station. So what are you going to do? I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to delete this bit of track. And I'm so sorry to those people who lived there. Right. Think about it. You can't edit the station. No. The building is too big. Yeah. Are you sure you can't edit the station? positive. So that's useless to you. Yeah. Go back to the ultimate station. Are you positive that you can't add in anything other than the steps? Are you sure? I can add a main building, but try the steps again. Maybe it's because you put them on the end. Maybe you broke it because you tried to put them on the end and you killed it. Maybe you're an idiot. Yeah. That is very, very likely that I am indeed an idiot. Right, come on. You're a smart boy. Smart boy. You're a smart boy. You can figure this out. Probably. So, let's do his radius. Yeah. Okay. Now, just plonk it in. I said plonk. Oh, there you go. Okay, don't worry. It's a happy day. Everything's wonderful. Now, can you put... Yes, you can. So it's about space. It's not happy with the space. So, okay, 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 okay. Get the right angle of attack. Is that the right angle of attack? Yes. Get it so you're not killing that building. Yeah. Get it so it's far enough away from that road that it doesn't look rubbish. Yeah. Go into your configurate. Is there space? Yes, there is. No, there's not. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Over here. So, will it give me tendrils? I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna make me put in a new bit of road. Let's try it. Because that's nowhere near. That's not worked, has it? No. Do I have to put in a little tiny bit of road? It's the only way to tendril. I don't like it, but I'm going to do it. Because at least then it connects in some way. That does look horrible. Yeah, it does. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it later. Once you're done, you can go to the workshop instead of getting on with what you need to do and go and find some stuff that makes it look pretty. Yeah. Will you get told off for that? Yeah. Do you care? Yeah. Well, sucks to be you, boyo. Yeah. Are you happy with that? Screw it. We're on this journey together. Let's just get on with this journey together. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stay on the flat. Stay with me here. You're on one level. You should not be rising up to meet this. Like, that is stupid. And it won't let me go up or down. Now, when you said that you didn't have a lot of time and that this would take you over your time that you were allotting to stream, you were not kidding that it's going to take you over. I haven't even got to the other station yet. Like, this is only the first part. Why are you doing that? And the problem is, if I get rid of this bit of road, I'm going to kill that building. You can die. The whole point of doing this is that I keep that building. I want to keep that building, damn it. Why are you stop going up. Right, do this in little teeny tiny parts. Now go across. It's not possible. Okay. Gently. You know what? Just take it. Just accept it. Come back and fix it later. Or you're going to be here until the end of time. I've still got to do my swoopy bridge. This was going to be the easier part. Okay, let's get this done. So you're coming out here, and you're going downhill like this. Fine. And you're going around to here. Are you going to stay on the flat? I mean, yeah, why not? And then you're going through here, through this little bit here, so it looks really nice and scenic and pretty. Let's go slightly this way because I'm going to double track it, so that way that looks lovely. Happy with that? I actually am, yeah. Carry on. And we want to go around the coast a little bit. I mean, only a little bit, because we're coming in over here. So we don't want to be too severe. If we start dropping speed, you've done it wrong. Why have you done that? I don't know. I was trying to get this working. Tell you what, get rid of this completely. Just take the road, and by road you mean rail, and go straight in. Just go whoppa, whoppa. There you go. Does that look good? Actually, it looks okay. What about the other side? Oh, you're making the road do some very unhappy things there. You know what? Let's not stick it right next to it because it's unhappy. And right now, that's making you unhappy, isn't it? Yeah. Let's double track it from here, bring it up to like here, and then we'll just tell it, just connect to that. Next time, we will fix that, okay? Because I am not standing for that. That looks horrid. Are you going to run a train down this? No. Yeah, actually, yeah. No, we've come this far. How are we doing for time? Well, your laptop that's running the chat is currently telling you you've got low battery, and you had full battery when you started this. So, I think you need to plug that in. Yeah, I do. But we need to connect this first. There we go. Okay. One side is now connected. Look at that. Let's ignore that horrible bit of track. Right, let me just plug in the laptop. Let me find me plug. There it is. And then we need to. Oh, and it plugs into the. There we go. There you go. You made that smooth. Yeah, mate. That was so smooth. Whew. It's like you're a professional YouTuber slash Twitcherist. Did you just literally? No, I think you messed up your angle a little bit there. Is that way? I don't even know. Are we there? Whatever. We're building a bridge. It doesn't matter. So we need to get up to height by here. Yes, sir. Now, level crossing here, fine, whatever. Don't care about that. The next ones, I'm happy just to knock them out. All these little bits of road, they are little bits of road, so they can just go away. What have they done there? That's the council going, yeah, we've run out of money for the side, for the path, so we're just going to put this little teeny tiny bit in here, and then forget all of you people, pedestrians. Like this lady is just walking down going, man, I wish. Sarah O'Neill, she's wishing that she had a pavement, but now she's going to get hit by a rogue, I was going to say motorcyclist, a horse cyclist. Seth is coming for her with his 2 horses. Lucas is okay, he's only got 1 horse, but Seth is going to mow her down, and it's going to be a sad story. I'm going to be really upset to hear in the newspaper, woman slaughtered by horse, flattened as they went through. It's not what you're after in life. Poor gal. Right, shut up, get it done. Okay. I think I'm going to have to just kill these roads immediately. Both of them? Yeah. You die. Yeah, you die. Okay. Up we go. Are we going to get the clearance? I don't think you are. Oh, you might. You might just make it. Is that kind of straight? Kinda? Do you want it to be straight? No. No, let's make it curve this way. And then make it curve that way. Let's do that. Is it going to work? Couldn't tell you, Guff. Oh, it has as well, and it's done it where I wanted it to. Can we make it now flat? Because one thing I hate is a bridge that is an actual roller coaster. Right. Do you want to save it? Yeah. Yeah, we've just done a lot of work here. There we go. Because what I don't want to do now is put in a bridge and it go, ha ha ha, you're gonna be doomed. I don't want that because we've done really well so far. So let's put in that. And then let's put in that. Oh yes, that's what we want to do. Screw the roads. Oh yes. That's what we're about here. This channel is all about destroying the roads. It's not. Roads are useful. Has that actually put in any? It's put in none. Okay. For reference, this is the first time I've ever actually prodded any of these buttons. I've not had this mod installed ever. So I honestly don't really know what's happening. Apart from that is quite cool looking. I like that, but I mean we are in 1857, so I guess having brick does actually make sense. That's awful, and I hate it. And that's no good either. And none of these are going to work. What's that? No. What about the metal ones? Can we just make a metal one work Does it not have... Does it not do... Can it just... Because if there's no pillars, that's not going to work for me. Like, that is not going to work for me at all. Oh, it does add pillars. Now, I'm not an engineer, but one teeny tiny little pillar in the middle of a river where you've got all that happening, that does not, to me, say health and safety. Also, I think you need to go a little bit that way. But what it does do is work. And you want it to work. Really, at the end of the day, you want it to work. What's the red one look like? Oh, that's classy. Oh, I like that. Ooh, that's a bit of all right. Are you going to take it? Are you going to be fussy? I think that looks safer. That looks definitely more, you know, less like it's going to just collapse. I mean, that looks best. If that had that red thing, I would be taking that right now. Do any of the others have the red thing? No. So you're stuck with that if you want to stick with this bridge. And do you like this bridge? I love this bridge. I'm taking this bridge, and to hell with it. There we go. Okay. You're now 10 minutes over what you said you were going to do. It looks good, and I'm going to ride a train down it. You've got jobs to do, man. I know. I still don't care. Right. Do we... Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. That is the kind of thing you want to look at with your face. I'm sticking with that. Oh, yes. Look at that. A curvy station, a curvy bridge. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, you were coming to this town, and the town's that. Oh. Curve into it? Yeah. 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 Put the station here. Upgrade the road, but yeah. Do you want a tram track? No, I don't want a tram track. Not this time. Do you want a tram track? Leave it with me. Let me consider it. What station are you going to use? Old one? Yeah, just tiny. 40 metres. No. 240. We'll stick with it because it definitely seems like the right thing to do. You want a building, don't you? Probably not a medium one. A small one will do the job. Plonker in. Is there space too? Yeah, of course there is. Don't know why you worry. There. Yeah, there. And at least, because this looks flat, it isn't. You know what? That's a minor bump. That's very... I mean, look what you did to the other town. Like, that is nothing. I mean, what did you do over here? Like, you accepted that. You didn't really accept it. I didn't have a choice. So you accepted it. Yeah, fine, whatever. Twizzle. How can we twizzle? What's the twizzle look like? Just twizzle direct. That is way too much bridge. That is still way too much bridge. That's an appropriate amount of bridge, but now you're tunneling. Okay. So you do this in sections then. Take this. Stick it where the sun don't shine. And by that I mean here. And then, do you want to twizzle more? No, I think I'm okay with that amount of twizzle. Because I can do a really nice swoop. I can come... remember, we're not destroying unless we have to. So, actually, let's do the second track. Because I want to get as close to that forest as I can. So, double it all the way to there. And then, just as close as you can get without taking out a single tree. There you go. What about these trees? They're going to make the sleepers. So we're just kissing those little bits of tree. And then you probably need to go a bit sharper there after that. Otherwise you're going to swan neck. Are you going to swan neck? No! Take it. Tuck. Yep, no, I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy as well. Because that's what I'm going with. And if you're not, write to your MP. Signals. Let's one-way them. Now, use your brain, because you've already forgotten what you did previously. You're doing it British, right? Yeah, you're doing it British. So the trains are on the left. Okay. So when you come out, you're staying on the left, like that. And let's put it there. Good. Then, where are we connecting this side? Did you do the whole way? You did do the whole way. Oh, good boy. So you're on the left. Let's put it there. Then, because it looks quite nice, let's put one on this side and one on this side, so you're kind of in the trees. And then let's just put one here and one here. Not really paying much attention at this point. I just want to run a train. Hello, autosave. It's about time you showed up. No, not going up to the bridge. Let's put one here. How many trains are you running on this, dude? Like, you're only going to run like 2 trains. Yeah? No, don't put one there. That's mean to the people crossing. You've been stuck at level crossings for ages trying to get across. Don't be mean. Right, let's run this route. And this is the last thing I'm doing, and then I'm going to have some food. And then I need to go and do my jobs. And to there, and then to here, and then back to there. Cool. Are you happy with that? Yes, I am. That looks good. What are you going to call this? The pain in the bum? That's one thing you could say. The Tamworth Twister. There you go. The TTT. And you don't really like that pink, but you do like purple. Purple's your favourite colour. So let's make that purple. Because, let's be honest, it's very freaking cool. Like, just look at that. Have you left enough space for boats to get under the bridge? Oh god, I didn't check. That's the wrong button. Yes, you did. Panic averted. Right. You need something grunty for this. You're gonna... No, you've just had autosave. You don't need to save it again. But what if it breaks? Well, you shouldn't be an idiot then. Do we go with the Cornwall? That's 80 kilometres an hour. Ooh, 121 kilometres an hour. Do we have a coach that can do that? Not even close. So 97 is our capacity. Yes, I know the music can be changed at any time. I've stopped it because I don't know if I'm allowed to put it on the stream. I really want to use that though. I mean, you can just change the coaches at a later date. I mean, I could. But all I've got is 97 miles an hour. And the train you're already using is 97 miles an hour. Yeah. Your point. The point I'm making is you could have this train reversed. What's the speed? 64. That's awful. So what you gonna do when they come for you? Crampton, Crampton. I mean, the Bloomer does 72. Yeah, but 121's so much more fun. You can't do 121 though. And the Cornwall looks fun. It looks too much like the Crampton. It's got the big wheel. I like the big wheel. Yeah, but it's not any use, is it? You know what? Just take the generic backwards train. Go for the fastest one, 64 kilometers an hour. Do you want the cabless? No, you want a cab because you want your drivers to stay dry because you're nice. Am I though? So all the coaches I've got are too quick. So let's go with the generics. Because now we can actually use a rear brake van instead of a front brake van. Right, let's go with 3, 3, 3, third class, 3, third class, 2, first class, 1 of each. This is going to look really weird. Yeah, it is. Don't care. 78 meters. And it doesn't drop too slowly or to too slow a speed. So stick a brake van on the end. You've got 54 capacity. You're happy with that. You're going to go with 3 trains and you're going to buy them. So shut up. There. Stick them on the Tamworth Twister and ride the train and then leave. Because your jobs are not getting done. Yeah, but I'm really happy with what I've produced. There it is. Let's toot. Ah, that's really cute. Oh. That's really cute. I love it. I love it. I love generic. Oh, and the drivers are filled with coal on their faces. That's very nice. And we've come straight out. And it's a long old train. Do you like the fact that all the coaches look different? I actually really do, yeah. I think it's quite fun. There's my man on the brakes, who is also covered in coal. Let's zoom up. Not today. No. Stop trying to get him to do more jobs. No one's getting on. Let's just leave. There we go. Right, let's sit here, because then we can watch all the cool stuff happen. And it's quite a dramatic little camera. I mean, my face is a little bit in the way of the smoke. I'm sure you can live with that. Right, let's up the speed. So what was our maximum speed? Only 64? Let's see if we make it. Oh, we will. Yep, we're now at top speed. With the bridge, can we make it with the bridge? Let's go even faster. Oh, look at it go. Let's smooth this out a bit. This looks nice. You have to rename the stations. Sometimes people do. So that's fine, we can do that. So now we're going to the coastal section. Do you want to slow it down? Yeah. Yeah. That's very scenic. That is very scenic. It's a bit slow. That's better. Right, so we're going to come on the station any moment now. So this is the bit where it's horrible, so close your eyes. That's really horrible. Okay, you can open your eyes again. So we're coming into the curved platform. People are already upgrading their houses because they love it. They absolutely love it. Right, it's not too big for the station. And now we get to do the cool bridge. That's a bit of a whoop when you leave the station. Gonna want to fix that. But we're making it up the bridge. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks fantastic. So I'm really enjoying it. Also, we've got 2 people up. I wasn't expecting to have passengers. I thought this whole route would just go, no, thank you. No, we've already got people. I mean, 2 people is not going to make money. But that's not the goal right now. The goal is get it set up and working. That's a little bit gougy of the earth. Might remodel that a little. But it looks good. This looks nice. Hello, autosave. Thank you. Right, those rocks need sorted. As was that one. Bit of smoothing. Excuse me. Bit of smoothing, and that'll be great. Right, so we're coming in to Tamworth. You need to go to the red road. 100%. And we've got people waiting here as well. Awesome. And we're stopped. Get off. Get on. 9 people. Going this way. Right. Let's drop back a bit. Because we're here for trains, let's be honest. No one cares about coaches. We care about train. And we're going to come to the other side so we can see the other train coming past. Is this going to be a thumbnail on the YouTubes? I don't know. There's been a few thumbnail opportunities today, really. Slow it down when you see another train. Yeah. No, full speed. Oh, we're drifting over. We are drifting. Oh, we're back. Okay, slow down because I can see the train and I can see the bridge. And doesn't that look cool? Oh, if the passengers were like stood on the top, they'd be going, oh, yes. Look at that bridge. Hello, toot toot. Toot toot. Oh. It's now not letting me toot. That's upsetting. hello. Yeah, this is not happy. Go down. Ah, trees. And here's the other train. Beautiful. Excellent. Very much enjoying this little route. It was worth sticking with, even though it's half an hour longer than you intended it to be. That's completely okay with me. In fact, you're 40 minutes over what you said. That's fine. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've got 50 people on board already. Like, I did not expect this train to be almost full on the first run. I am mighty pleased. So let's see how we pay off, and then we'll jump off and we'll have a look at how much we've made. And we'll see if anyone gets on. Because at this point, if we're bringing 50 people this way, there might be people wanting to go back the other way. See we shall. Any moment now. We're at full speed. Now we're at full speed. Dun, 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 dun. Is that out of copyright? I don't think it is. Do a different song. Is that out of copyright? Yeah, he died in like 1758. Okay. For release, it's probably not the right kind of song for this thing. Oh, and another train's coming in as well. Slow it down. Oh, yes. So, 6 people going the other way. And look at those people crossing the bridge. That's what we wanted to see. So, episode 1. We're making money. And that is exactly what I wanted to see happening. People all at one train station going across to go on other trains. Surely this train is full now. It is full. Do you want to double track it? Yeah, I do want to double track it, but I don't want to double track it right now. But it'd be nice to, wouldn't it? It would be nice to. But look at all the new vehicles we've got. And you've got to have some food because you're really hungry. I am really hungry. I ate 10 donuts. Really, should you be hungry? Should have. Right. That's going to wrap it up for today. Let's follow this train. That's going to wrap it up for today, I think. Thank you very much for joining me on this inaugural journey through the Transport Fever 2. Problem. That's a train I'm going to have to use. Maybe, let's have a look at that train. Is it faster? Because if that train is faster, I will put problem. It is faster, but it's not backwards. I'll think about it. Because problem on that route that caused me all those problems would just be wonderful. That would make me smile. Look at all these people waiting. Loads of people waiting. And we haven't even done a thingy route the other side. How are we doing here? 57 people waiting. How are we doing here? No one waiting. I'm pretty sure they are. Or will be. There's 2 people. This tram route, for some reason, just doesn't seem to work here. Like the rest of the place is chocker. How many people are here? 47. 45 there. And the tram's just picked up. The tram has just picked up. There you go. Now wrap it up, boy. Okay. Next time, we're going to do more. We're going to add some more trains. We're going to add some services of the bus variety. We definitely need to add a second train onto this route. I think this is going to be the priority. Get a train running on this route over on platform 1, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, platform 3, and then start looking at where we do the next route. Yeah, this is exciting. I like it. I like it a lot. I definitely want to add a platform over here and get a train going on there. Because then if we've got like the little bit of, yeah, you're done. Say goodbye. Leave. But I want to carry on playing. Shut up. Say goodbye. Leave. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time. I can hear a train, so we'll wait for the train to come in, and then I will leave. Thank you, and I will see you next time for more train-related action. It's got a train driver now. We can leave. Thank you. Au revoir. Alvita Sane. Till next time.